Okay, so now we're on problem 2, and the question is which SN2 reaction will occur most rapidly? So we're given 4 reactions, and for the first one we're given I minus reacting with methanol. We know that iodine is not only a good leaving group, but it is a good nucleophile because it's so far down on the periodic table that it's really good at giving up its electrons because it's more polarizable than some of the other nucleophiles. So we know that's a really good nucleophile. But now we look on the other side of the molecule, we see that OH minus is what's leaving. And we always want to go from something that's more stable, or that's less stable, to something that's more stable. And here we're actually going from something that's more stable to something that's less stable, which isn't what we want. So here, iodine is a way better leaving group than this OH minus, so this reaction isn't going to be favorable. It's not going to be quick. So we can basically eliminate this choice. Then going on to the next one, looking at the reactants for this one, there is no strong nucleophile, so we know that this isn't even an SN2 reaction. Here we have water, which is a weak nucleophile. So that's why I put the W there for weak. So this isn't going to occur very quickly. This is actually going to be one of the carbocation SN1 type reactions, so we can also eliminate this choice. Now, there was actually a typo on the test. These 2 letters were switched, but so now looking at these 2, this is probably the tough part. So here we have 2 strong nucleophiles reacting with CH3I, alkyl halide, and undergoing an SN2 reaction with iodine leaving. So we know that that's good because we're going in both of these cases, we're going from something that's less stable to more stable in the end for both of them. So now we just gotta, basically all you have to figure out now is which one of these 2 is the better nucleophile. So the one that's actually the better nucleophile is sulfur, the one with sulfur on it, so this one's going to be our answer choice. And that's because, well, we know that oxygen is really electronegative, so it's better at stabilizing the negative charge, so therefore if it's better at stabilizing the charge, it's not going to want to react as much as something that's not as good. But also, same argument as what we had up here for iodine. Sulfur is one below oxygen on the periodic table, so therefore it's more polarizable than the oxygen, and what polarizability means is that it's more capable of giving up an electron. So that's the way I like to think about it. So the answer choice would be C, because not just because of the reaction, it's not really what's happening on the other side so much that you want to look at. You want to look more at the nucleophile. Or you could even look through, you could also use acid-base if you're better at that. You could say, well, I know that this would, since it's better at holding the charge, the conjugate would be a weaker acid. Like, you could also use acid-base. That's perfectly fine too. But I figured it'd be easier to just look at the